Today, we will explain the example of dispatching procedures. In October 2021, Jiangxi County-level distribution grid dispatching and control management procedures. Power grid includes the primary equipment for power generation, transmission, distribution, and consumption integrated into the aforementioned power grid, as well as a unified whole formed by the related secondary equipment such as relay protection, dispatching communication, dispatching automation devices, and safety automation devices. Jiangxi County-level distribution grid implement the unified dispatching and hierarchical management. This regulation is applicable to the Regulation A, Operation, Power Grid Operation, Fault Handling and Regulation Business Context of Jiangxi County-level distribution power grid. It involves various professional activities related to regulation and operation, as well as procedures issued by various power production and operation units, integrate into Jiangxi County-level distribution power grid. County-level dispatching agencies may formulate corresponding regulation and operation rules based on the principles determined in this regulation, combined with the characteristics and operation management needs of the regional power grid, and timely revise or formulate supplementary procedures based on changes in the power grid or dispatch management relationship. The scope of dispatching jurisdiction, hereinafter referred to as the dispatching jurisdiction scope, refers to the system for power generation, transmission, transformation and distribution exercised by the dispatching agencies, including the direct dispatching scope, hereinafter referred to as the direct dispatching scope, and the permitted dispatching scope, hereinafter referred to as the permitted dispatch scope. First, adjust the 2015 version of the Regulatory Framework Directory. When the chapter of dispatching automation and communication management is divided into 3 chapters: dispatching automation management, dispatching communication management, and network security management of dispatching monitoring system. The chapter of dispatching automation management specifies that the provincial dispatching center is the main network, and the dispatching automation system, the centralized management department, and the power supply and consumption department are the distribution network automation systems, centralized management department. It also determines the management responsibilities of automation disciplines at all levels. To the chapter of the dispatching communication management adds new clauses regarding consultation and approval procedures for communication equipment maintenance. 3. The relevant provisions of the chapter and network security management of power monitoring system have added and revised several provisions on network security protection of power monitoring system, added standby dispatching management, clarified the requirements for the county distribution grid to establish and improve the relevant systems and working mechanisms for distribution and dispatching management, and improved the work estimate process of emergency switching of the main distribution and dispatching. Third, delete the distribution network emergency repair common management in accordance with State Grid Jiangxi Electric Power Company's notice, and further optimizing the operation and maintenance management structure. 2,020,391 Document Number GA NUHRAS 2020-391. Adjustments have been made to the responsibilities of relevant management institutions, which includes the removal of the distribution network emergency repair and management. Fourth, in response to changes in management models, it is clear that with market-oriented reforms and management model changes, management deepening should be dynamically adjusted. Fifth, implement the reform of a streamlining administration, delegating powers and improving services. 1. Management requirements for dedicated line users are added. To implement comprehensive maintenance planning management, effectively manage distribution network plans, establish a dynamic power outage control mechanism, and ensure integrated scheduling to guarantee safe and reliable power supply as well as high-quality service. 3. The responsibility for annual maintenance planning management at the county level is being delegated from the city-level company to the county-level company. To enhance the quality of service, equipment maintenance period has been redefined, clearly outlining the time for both equipment maintenance and equipment outage and restoration operation. 5. The approval process for extending maintenance work has been clarified, and the management of such extensions has been strengthened. 6. The dual permit work mode should be strengthened, in accordance to the company's requirements. For dual permit mode, in maintenance work, dispatching operators are no longer responsible for approving work permits. Instead, they strictly enforce the process of obtaining permit authorization from the operations and maintenance personnel. 7. Strengthen the management of production safety. In order to ensure the safety of production, the management of forced transmission after the failure of the distribution network line has been modified, and the situation of using multiple power transmission methods to find faults has been eliminated. 2. New procedures have been added for maintenance permits involving low-voltage lines connected to distributed energy resources or with other power sources, along with the requirements for dispatching permissions. 3. Emphasize the technical support provided by the distribution automation system to the county-level distribution and dispatching. Strictly implement the management of the change process of distribution network equipment to ensure the efficient operation of the core business process of the distribution network. Clarify the procedures on the operation of power transfer and supply to reduce the risk of switching operation. Okay, that's all for this lesson. See you next time.